Hello, everybody. I'm finally doing the Q&A I said I would do like a month ago. I got all my questions lined up in my phone, and I think I should just jump right into it. All right, so the first comment here is from Freaklike, and he asks, "What do you put on your ideal burger?" All right, so this is an interesting question for me. Um, I like weird things on my burger. So, of course, I'm gonna go brioche as my, bun. A toasted brioche bun. I mean, that's pretty good right there already. Then we're gonna put the lettuce down. I'm also giving, the order things are from, bottom to top. So, bottom of the bun. Then we have, some lettuce. Don't really care what kind. Then a quarter-pound patty. Then some Colby Jack cheese. Then a sunny side up fried egg. You might call me crazy for that one, but a sunny side up fried egg. Then fried jalapenos. Then a very thin sliced tomato. Then onion rings. Then spicy mayo on the top bun. And that is my completely constructed burger. Freaklike then asks, can I be in Mole Hunt? Absolutely not. And then he asks, are we winning chamber trials? I'm about 2 weeks too late to answer this, but I actually had to sub out of it, and I have no clue where our team placed. I hope you did well, though. All right, next question. The Helix SMP asks, are you a duck in real life? Yes. Betty Boy asks, Dev my man, will you ever stop sending JBeans reels at 1 a.m.? I'm sorry, JBeans. You will never stop seeing my Instagram reels at 1 a.m. He also asks, is there lore behind the Devilish Duck name? Kind of. So the way my name came to be is in 6th grade, I basically bike to school every day. I still do it today. It's great exercise, good way to get me moving in the morning, and I really just think it's fun. So, I always bike to school. And my bike helmet, it had a duck cover on it. So it basically looked like a rubber duck. And because of that, I kind of got known as the duck guy at school, or duck man. And with that, I kind of rolled with it, and I based my name off of that. And the devilish part of it is literally from a random adjective generator, because I was going to do, okay, the adjective duck. And I just sat there for 15 minutes until I found an adjective I liked, which was devilish. And we're here now. Who's winning Helix? I mean, if we continue the prophecy, it's Luke, right? Ollie got second in Season 0, then he got first in Season 1, and Luke got second in Season 1, which means he's got to get first in Season 2, right? I mean, that just makes sense, right? Continue the prophecy. And, can I be in Mole Hunt? No. Children of the Hades asks, how many kids are in your basement? You weren't supposed to know that there are any kids in my basement. What's your fave video you're made? I assume you mean you've made, and it's hard to say for me. I'd probably, the first Mole Hunt video I made did very well, right? So that's definitely in contention, and I think I edited it well as my most recent Mole Hunt video. I think both of those are possibilities. And then, I think it just has to be one of those. Yeah, I think it's just between those. I think those are the two best it could be. I think content-wise, the most recent one was just more interesting gameplay, so I think I'll go with that. My most recent 4 moles versus 4 teams speed run Mole Hunt. What is your favorite bacteria? All right, for favorite bacteria, I gotta go with cyanobacteria. I mean, it's absolutely peak, right? Chloroplasts evolved from them, so that's kind of fun. But yeah, I'm going cyanobacteria for my favorite bacteria. Game On Peeps asks, what would be your favorite BTC season you've participated in so far? Okay, that's interesting. I think I'm going to just rank them. I think that's how I'm going to do this. So Bridging the Gap, I think, is probably the worst. It was interesting, but, in terms of what happened, it got really boring kind of fast. Nothing really happened, in relation to me during it. so it was kind of boring. Then I think after that was Team Tide. Like, it was definitely fun, but the bit just got repetitive. Like, I was a child for an episode, and then I was a middle-aged man for the end of an episode, and then it was an old man for an episode, and it just got, like, repetitive, right? And then Mobster Mash is my favorite. It's what really got me into, like, editing in the style that I do now. It was just really fun as well. I really liked my team. I really liked everything that was happening. It was just genuinely really fun. So I think I gotta go with that. Geek is Mari asks, what got you into content creation and why did you decide to make the content you make now? So I've been watching Minecraft YouTube videos for about 10 years, looking back. First stuff being LD Shadow Lady's Crazy Craft series 10 years ago, which is crazy to say, but it is true. So that's what kind of got me like hooked on like content creation in general, and then just inspiration throughout the years, continuing to watch stuff. I think that's kind of what has me really inspired. But yeah, my editing style in general is just a mix. Like, I don't know if I could pin down anything that inspires it, because I've just seen so much that I don't think I could name any one piece of inspiration behind it. What's the inspiration behind my name and skin? I already answered that for my name, but for my skin, I actually have basically this whole skin in like the whole outfit in real life. So I have the bucket hat, which is like a duck print bucket hat. I have this exact sweater. You know, everyone has a pair of gray sweatpants, and I think that's like about it. Like, it just kind of comes from like a fun outfit I had. What's my favorite Italian brain rot?
Tung 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 sahur.
Bendician asks, best Helix season, 0, 1, or 2? In terms of the one that's existed, season 1, although I think I'm gonna have a lot more fun in season 2. If you don't know, Helix is an SMP I run with some of my friends. It's incredibly fun. You know, we're just about to enter our second season of it, and I think it's going to be peak. You're probably going to see some videos from it, definitely some streams, and I just hope that you'll enjoy that. Magmananimous asks, okay, will there ever be an MCMA 8? Hopefully. MCMA, or Minecraft Masters Australia, is another thing I run, where basically I work with some of my friends and we create something similar to MCC, where, you know, we get people on a server, 10 teams of 4, try and, you know, complete some mini games. Team with the most points at the end wins, right? Pretty simple. And we haven't had a season for like 10 months because we've been in development, but it's definitely in progress. We have some games fully coded and built. There should definitely be another one. We just can't pin down a time on when that will happen. And he also asks, is the Helix SMP? Yes. Yus asks me, where do you find your peak music? It comes from a lot of places. So the basis of my playlist all comes from basically JDF sending me his playlist at some point that he uses in his videos, and using a bunch of that. Other than that, like, I've just found it throughout time. Like, I found very recently, only used it in my most recent mole hunt video, but there are some creators, Lodvidney and 10M, who create like fan-made Minecraft music discs that I like to use now. Like, they're really interesting and fun, so I'll use those. Yeah, just other places. Like, I have an Epidemic Sound subscription, so I can, you know, find music to use through there. It has a really wide library. I use different soundtracks to video games like Nintendo. Like, there's so many places you can find music. Generally, I look for like smaller YouTube creators, because those people who make instrumentals on YouTube generally have good like copyright-free music. What's your favorite Olivia Rodrigo song? I don't know if it's just 2023 nostalgia, because that was a peak summer for me, but Vampire Baby, or I think my most recent, or I think my most listened to song by her, oh my holy voice crack. I think my most listened to song by her on my Spotify Wrapped was One Step Forward, or 3 Steps Back, just because it's on my sleep playlist. But yeah, I think in terms of my favorite, it's probably Vampire. Wolves asks, are you making the video yet? Oh yeah, recording it right now, buddy boy. When is the Wolves collab? Team Tide, bro. Watch your own videos for once. Was Slumber Squad peak? Yeah, that was a pretty fun team in Team Tide. Dualified asks, how did you get into the community? So, if you don't know, this is kind of like, I don't blame you if you don't know, but I'm in like the fan life series community, as it's been dubbed. Agreeing as it's life series things, and people make fan-made versions of them where basically we play where they'd normally be playing, and it's very fun. But I got in by watching one of Simon's videos on Timed Life, one of the series that he made, and I thought it was fun. I saw in the finale of that series that applications were open, so I joined the Discord where the applications were, and I didn't get into that season following, but I found a bunch of people through that, and that kind of just carried me through and kind of, you know, got my roots into this community, and then I just grew from there. Trap Music asks, can I be in Mole Hunt? No. He also asks, were the brownies good? So if you watched my 100 subscriber cooking video that I only posted a little late, those were some blonde brownies I made, and they were quite good. So yeah, tasted pretty nice. And finally, he asks, if you could have 10 Dan Dan burgers, would you hold the slippy dip or ask for extra piffin with a small helping of Abdron? I think I would not hold the slippy dip because I love slippy dip, but I think I'd have to ask for some extra piffin with a small helping of Abdron, because piffin and Abdron are a deadly duo. Riffy asks, if you could switch your birthday to any other day, which would you pick? So I don't have like any set day in my mind, but like any holiday that like I don't really celebrate would be good. So like maybe like Juneteenth or like Veterans Day, which, you know, Veterans Day I do care about, but like I don't like do any like intense celebrations for it. But anything just kind of like that, where it's just like a holiday that like doesn't really have much going on with it, so I can, you know, have it be a day dedicated to my birthday and I get time off of like school and eventually work. The Yee Girl, aka Sylvie, asks me, would you consider yourself to be a pickle lover? If yes, then I'm afraid the Snatcher will come and get you. The Pickle Snatcher I am kind of scared of, but I will say that the only kind of pickled thing I don't really like is just pickles. Like, I love pickled carrots, pickled radishes, pickled onions, all that stuff is so good. But like, just pickles, I can't get behind it. I don't know what it is, but just pickles, not my thing. What planet do you live on? Rival Side asks me. Earth. The Froge asks, best brand / company in general. Probably Dan Dan Burger. Are you my Zemra? Quick Google searching time. Yeah, so I think Zemra is Greek for heart, which checks out, because I know Lala is Greek. So, yeah, I'm your heart. I don't know. What day is it today? It is Sunday, December 7th, 2025. From your personal experiences after fasting for 48 hours, how many sparrows does it take to consume before you are full? Probably at least like 2. I mean, I don't really eat sparrows after the 48-hour fast, which I definitely did, and isn't a myth created by the last Sandman here. But, you know, we'll figure it out. Axo asks, on a scale of devilish to duck, how much? Devilish duh. Syntax Error asks, what is your favorite shape? You seem like a triangle guy. Well, you would be incorrect, because personally, I love myself a dodecahedron. My dear friend Hauk asks, what are the OSHA regulations in regards to standardized handrail placements in construction? please, this is urgent. The inspector is coming in 30 minutes and I haven't started yet. Okay, so you're gonna have to listen to me very carefully here, Hauk. Okay? You want to put the handrail right in front of where they're gonna walk. Right? Nowhere else. And make sure that that part's unbreakable. And then the everywhere else, you put a fake handrail that breaks away when they touch it. This is a show of dominance over the customer at your establishment. And JBeans asks, fruitfully, as our last question, will you ever stop sending me Instagram Reels at 1 a.m.? I absolutely will not stop sending you Instagram Reels at 1 a.m., JBeans. It's too peak. So I do want to just quickly say, before I actually end things off here, thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for subscribing. It does mean a lot. You know, it helps my channel grow. It helps more people see me. It shows that you support my content. And I just find that is something really cool. So thank you. And I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Like and subscribe if you liked or enjoyed or something. I don't really know. Goodbye.